For the sake of this video, I am going to transfer the picture from this photograph onto this painting using my technique of tracing onto plastic. I like to use copy-safe pockets as the plastic, but you could use any sort of plastic. Here I cut the edges of the pocket and open it out. Now I'm going to bring the picture up on my laptop screen and enlarge it to the size I want. It doesn't matter if the size is larger than my laptop screen. Now I place the plastic over the picture that I'm wanting to trace, and I get a permanent marker and trace around the picture on the screen. On the occasions when I've accidentally drawn on the screen, I wipe it off with a little bit of meths. I've finished this part of the picture. What I need to do now is to move the picture on my laptop screen and relocate the plastic so that I can finish tracing the area. With a larger picture, I might have sellotaped several bits of plastic together and just continue to move the picture around my screen. Now here's the paper I'm transferring it onto, and one of the other advantages is that I can have it either way. Now I'm going to sellotape the plastic to hold it in place and show you some different ways of transferring the picture from here. The first technique I'm showing you involves using a pencil, which I put in at a very low angle, and I can see the pencil lead underneath the plastic. It's a little bit tricky, this method, but if you don't have carbon paper, this is a good way to do it. Carbon paper, of course, is the easiest way. Here I'm putting in some blue carbon paper and using a biro to trace around the picture. And here's the result. This particular one is black carbon paper. This can cause a problem because if you've used black permanent marker, it can be difficult to see. So all I've done here is put in the black carbon paper, then put a piece of plain white paper between the carbon paper and the plastic. And then once again, I use a biro to press and trace the picture. One of the advantages of this method is if I've taken my plastic off and discovered I've missed a bit, it's very easy to relocate the plastic, put the carbon paper back underneath, and draw the piece that I've missed. Now if I'm transferring onto a dark area like black paper, of course I can use white carbon paper. This is what I'm doing here. But if you don't have white carbon paper, you can use the pencil method using a white pastel pencil. Ordinary colouring pencils don't always work for this, but pastel pencils can be very good. Now another advantage of this technique is I can sometimes just trace elements of the pictures I want. Then I cut them out and I can move them around and compose my picture on the spot. I can also make notes on my plastic reminding me what colours go where. And if I've already painted a picture and I might want to add another element, I can lay it over the top and see exactly where I want to position it. Now if I'm going to use a picture over and over again, sometimes the ink starts to wear off, and in that case I cover the inked side with clear book covering. The little E that you can see at the top I put on when I first traced the picture to tell me which way up it goes. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please follow Arty Vicky on YouTube, like me on Facebook, or find my blog on WordPress.